All right, welcome. Today we're going to cut right through all the noise and find the AI tools that actually, genuinely make your life easier. I mean, come on. We've all been there, right? You see some new revolutionary tool, it promises to change everything, but then when you try it out, you find out it's just more work. The truth is, most of them are just way overhyped or they're super complicated. They feel like solutions looking for a problem you don't even have. So which ones are actually worth it? Well, I've found five. Five tools that have actually changed how I work. So let's just dive right in, starting with the one you can install in like 30 seconds. Okay, tool number one, Grammarly. And really, you should think of this as your silent writing partner. It's always there in the background, catching mistakes and suggesting little improvements before you even hit send. I know it sounds simple, but the impact it's huge. It makes sure everything you write, from an email to a social media post, is professional and easy to read. And best of all, it catches those super embarrassing typos before anyone else does. It doesn't get in your way, it just makes what you're already doing faster and a whole lot better. All right, next up, tool number two. If you're one of the millions of people who uses Notion to organize your life or your work, then Notion AI is an absolute game changer.
But how is it more than just a writing tool?
That's a great question. It's so much more. It's like having this amazing partner who helps you think. You can literally just dump a bunch of messy, scattered notes in and then ask it to whip up a clean, professional meeting agenda with clear action items. It just takes your chaos and gives it structure. It saves a crazy amount of time on the whole content creation and organization side of things. Okay, our third tool, it tackles a problem I think we can all relate to, trying to take notes during a meeting. I'm talking about services like Otter.ai. They can automatically turn whatever's being said into text you can actually search through later. And the accuracy is, well, it's kind of shocking. Seriously, this one is huge. You can finally be present and participate in a meeting instead of just having your head down frantically typing. You just record the audio, and a few minutes later, bam, you've got searchable text. The accuracy is surprisingly high. We're talking like 85 to 95%, which is more than good enough for notes. Tool number four is a big one, large language models like Claude or ChatGPT. Now, the best way to think of these is like a research assistant, but instead of just giving you a long list of links you have to sort through yourself, it actually synthesizes the information for you. Isn't that complicated to use? You'd think so, but no. Getting started is surprisingly simple. You just ask it a plain English question, like this one. And instead of you having to read, 15 different articles and trying to piece it all together, you just get a clear, actionable summary right away. It's the perfect way to avoid going down those endless research rabbit holes. And that brings us to our fifth and final tool. And honestly, this is one most of us already have, but we're probably not using to its full potential: email automation. I'm talking about things like Gmail's Smart Reply and Compose features. They are brilliant at suggesting entire responses based on the context of a conversation. This saves a surprising amount of mental energy every single day. It's not about being lazy, not at all. It's about cutting down on that decision fatigue that hits you after answering dozens of simple, routine emails. The cool thing is it learns your writing style over time, and of course you always give it a quick review and edit before you hit send. So what does this all add up to? What's the real-world impact? Well, when you put it all together, these tools save me over 12 hours every single week. I mean, it's basically a day and a half of time that's freed up for me to do more important, strategic work instead of just grinding through routine tasks. And here's the kicker. The return on this small investment is just massive. If you value your time at just, say, $25 an hour, these tools pay for themselves within the very first week. How do you start without getting overwhelmed? That is the absolute key question. You don't try to change everything all at once. The best way to do this is to add one tool at a time. So week one, just install Grammarly and use it. Once that feels totally natural, then maybe week two, try recording just one meeting with a transcription tool. You want to make each tool a habit before you move on to the next one. And while you're doing that, it's really important to avoid some of the common traps people fall into. The biggest mistake by far is tool hopping. Constantly jumping to the newest, shiniest AI app that comes out. Don't do that. Instead, pick a few that solve your actual problems, and then take the time to learn them really, really well. And look, it's also about having realistic expectations. These tools are incredible for handling routine tasks and just reducing your mental load. but they can't think strategically for you. They can't replace genuine creativity. AI is here to assist you, not to replace you. This right here, this is the perfect mindset. These tools aren't your boss. They're not in charge. They're your assistant. They're here to handle all the routine stuff so that you can focus on the big, important decisions. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. What's the most tedious, repetitive part of your week? Seriously, think about it. That is the best place to start. Don't try to revolutionize your entire life overnight. Just pick one thing. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. If you found any of this useful, please do me a favor. Share it, click that like button on this video, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more of this kind of no-fluff content.